Hello friends, it's me Doom, and today we're going to be taking a look at a free-to-play game called Professional Fishing. Although this is a free-to-play game, similar to Fishing Planet, there are many differences. For example, it doesn't cost me anything to go fishing. However, once you've caught the fish, you actually have to head to the fish market and sell them. You can join clubs to get bonuses, just an all-out more social experience. So I'm all set up with starting equipment. I put a little bit of time in, and well, it's nighttime at the moment, almost midnight. So the level 1 area is called Silver Forest. I believe it's in France. I didn't quite catch it exactly. But another interesting thing about this game, and is how large the maps are. As you can see here, I can literally go anywhere. There are even ATVs that you can purchase that can get you places more quickly. Oh, interesting. Welcome to France. This kind of gives you a little idea of what's here. You can also check that out before you enter the level. I don't have too terribly much money or anything, so I'm just going to be using the starting equipment, and I'm going to do my best to catch what I can and give you guys a little bit of an example of what all this game has to offer. Now, something interesting about this game is you can change the time to any time during the day that you want. Let's see here. And also the weather conditions. However, to apply said changes, it does take coinage. So that's an interesting thing, and I don't know if I like that better than Fishing Planet or worse, but I'm going to go with good old 530. There we go. 533, good enough. Apply. All right, this is a sunny day, 5:30, and we're going to use what we know about smaller fish. What all am I using here? I'm using the starting rod, which, let's see here, casting range of 15 meters, strength of 2 kilograms. Let's see, it's a universal type of rod. I'm using a spin reel, which can handle up to 1.3 kilograms. Oh, I got multiple lines to choose from. Mono 10 or 0.1. 0.6. Alright, so this one matches the reel, so I'm going to be using it. I've got the boober. I've got the hook. What size hook, out of curiosity? Number 16, yeah, this is going to be for small situations only. The only piece of bait that I have with me is bread, which I believe is the free bait. So what we're going to do is use what we know about smaller fish. Most smaller fish, most vegetarian species, like to hang out around their food source, such as these guys right here, these little flora bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast out right around there. As you can see, there's a bobber indicator on the right, and we should always keep an eye on that. Let's see here. Just like that. But I seem to have missed the fish. So I'm going to try this again. It's been a long time since I played this, so we are going to be learning together here. You can adjust the tension with the mouse wheel if you so choose. Catch it. Okay, I got a little bite there, but it's not enough, I don't think. We'll wait till it takes good and ready here. All right, looks like I've got one. There we are. And let's see if I can... okay, I guess I can't. It's a little bit too dark to see what this guy is. Ah, there we go. So it's a little silver bream, 0.5 kilograms. Now here's the thing. In order to put this guy away into your inventory, what you're going to need to do is you look down to your right or left and you press N. And there's the keep net right there. You can, let's see here. Just throw them right in that keep net. That's probably the coolest thing about this game. I absolutely love the keep net. Also, if you're a bad aim, you can lose the fish, so be careful. Let's go ahead and catch a few more. So while we're waiting for this next bite, there's one thing I really want to bring up. Another major difference between this game and Fishing Planet is that the fish actually exist. There we are, gotcha. Actually exist before they are programmed to bite your lure. The fish are here, it is your job to catch them. From a technological standpoint, what do I got? Oh, a little roach. Or roche, as it were. From a game design standpoint, that's like creating the entire population, the entire dinosaur population of Ark, every map. So that being said, this game is a little bit bigger than Fishing Planet. It requires a little bit more coding, and sometimes a little bit more patience for updates. Now, a downside to this is because it's not an RNG, and it's an actual physical representation of each individual fish, an area can run out of fish temporarily, mind you. Not permanently. So if you're not having any luck in one area, find another. Now that we're in the light, we can see a lot of interesting detail in the world. It's a little bit better than Fishing Planet, at least with the lighting situations. Honestly, the textures are about the same. However, the lighting really makes it just a beautiful situation. But now that we've covered the positives, let's look at a few of the drawbacks. As I mentioned before, although this game does not actually charge you for travel or days spent or anything like that, it does charge you for time and temperature, time and climate of each individual area. Or you could let it progress naturally. However, you will be waiting a long time. But if you have a fishing schedule kind of figured out already, if you know what you're going after and when you're going after it, that should be no problem at all for you. Now, here's what gets me. As you would expect, each rod, reel, line has its own independent durability. Each use of each item drains that durability just a little bit. But here's the thing. If you head over to lures, every single lure has a durability as well. Unfortunately, it is far lower than it should be. In real life, a good lure lasts you quite some time. You could easily use the same lure once a week for 4 to 5 months. However, you can expect to go through lures in this game in a day. In-game day. It's not that big of a deal though. They don't charge you for travel, they don't charge you for days spent or anything like that. I think that this is a fair trade-off. However, it's on the verge of not being. Each float has a durability as well. Hooks. Ground bait. Even though technically that would be a durability, you could just toss it in and that's how long it would be. Yeah, you know how it works. Interesting items of note in this game include sonars, ground vehicles, as well as boats to help you traverse and find what you need to find when you need to find it. There are multiple tournaments going on all the time. Regular tournaments, weekly tournaments, monthly tournaments, as well as user-created tournaments, which there are none of right now, but that's okay. That's still a thing that is a thing. As I mentioned before, clubs can be very beneficial. Joining a fishing organization in this game can be quite a boon. It can give you boosts to earnings. However, the organization will receive X amount of tax depending on what it's set for. To close this up, I'm going to cover the fish market. What the fish market does is allows you to sell each individual fish that you caught for X amount of money. For example, I caught 2 silver breams. Each one, this one's worth about 1 coin every 0.1 kilograms, so 3 and 5. The roach is a little bit more than that. Is it roche or roach? So altogether, I can sell them all for 16 coins. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but the bigger the fish, the better the fish, the higher quality and tougher fight of the fish, the more coins you get. Since I'm just starting out, I think this is a fair trade. If you have any tips or ideas that I didn't cover in this game, feel free to leave it down in a comment below. If you liked this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not subscribed already and you want to learn more about free-to-play games, and perhaps how to make them just a little bit more free-to-play, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I go live often, so make sure to hit that notification button as well. But questions still remain. For example, now that we've learned how to catch those, would you guys like to see how to catch different fish in this game? That's something I'd like to know, if you would like to know, and that is a question that still remains, which might be answered on the next episode of Von Doom Gaming!